Hi everybody, it's Friday. I don't usually work on Fridays because Fridays are like date night. Universally, right? At least for me in my relationship, Friday nights have always been like date night for us. And it kind of inspired me to get out of the house and go to the only other place I'm allowed to go other than my house, which is my office. Because my office is always empty, always alone. There's nobody ever here. I don't work in an office with a bunch of people. I work in an office by myself. I was inspired to kind of show you guys a soft little look you guys can do at home. Something super easy. I was inspired by the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette, which you guys have been begging me to test out and review and to create a little look with it. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. I smell so good. This is what she looks like. Packaging is A1 sauce. I love Anastasia Beverly Hills' packaging. It's just very pretty, sleek. There's something very special about it. Very minimal, very sleek. I just really like it. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna create like a romantic, literally soft glam makeup for a date night with your significant other, with yourself. If you just want to get dressed up and be in the house, go for it, baby girl. We're in quarantine. Treat yourself to a day in with just you. I love days like that where you just kind of dress up for you and you just get ready to take on the day, whatever it is you may be, whether it be work at home or laundry. Get dressed up for you. It's just something that you do for you to take care of you. It's your time. I think it's important and I think it's very necessary for your mental health. This is makeup I would do to go out. This is the makeup I'm gonna be wearing tonight. Even though we're not going anywhere, we are literally gonna cook dinner and watch a movie at home. I still think it's important to follow some sort of routine and take time for yourself. This is my time for myself that I am sharing with you. I do think it's important to kind of not look good for your significant other, but kind of show your significant other that even though we're stuck indoors, like, hey, I'm not giving up on us. I'm still gonna try and look cute. Not necessarily for you, but for our overall relationship, but kind of for you, but not really. You guys know what I'm saying? It's like a real feminist, not feminist thing that we like to do. Or like I said, just do this because you feel like it. You don't need a man. No, nobody needs a man. Nobody needs a woman. I can talk it on and on and on about that, but you don't need anybody. You choose to have somebody, and that makes a relationship, I think, so much more beautiful and full, knowing that I don't need you in my life, but I choose to have you in my life because I want you there. So the tape thing, we're definitely gonna do that because I want to create like a nice little winged look, but I don't want to do winged eyeliner because I'm tired. This is the first time I'm using it. You guys literally saw me just get it out of the box. You guys know how I use eyeshadow products, guys. I like to play as if I'm really playing with it. So me kind of talking through makeup, I don't know, guys, my mind it really just wants to fixate on one thing, and that is playing with it. So we'll come back, but even though I do speed it up, I do try and show you guys the process and the colors that I use and that I do. So bear with a bitch, but we're gonna look so cute. I'm just gonna quickly move on and use a mixture of my Believe Beauty Concealer and my Stay Naked by Urban Decay Concealer, just because I really like how both work in conjunction. And then I'm gonna go ahead and bake my face. I'm gonna use my Collab Beauty Setting Powder. I love this powder. The only thing is, do not let it sit for long, guys, because it will make your face look super dry. It is super oil controlling, which I love, but it's also very drying. So just use it sparingly. And if you have dry skin, I would not recommend this powder, and I would not recommend baking. Ooh, we are going to talk about this palette, honey. We are. For now though, I'm going to go ahead and bronze up my face. I don't want to do a little contouring just because I want to keep this look nice and bronzy and soft. Well, I do some contouring. It's not really what I'm going to focus on, however, but I am going to kind of bronze up and contour my skin a little bit. It's just contour's not the focus, guys. Bronzing is. I'm going to go ahead and use my Milani bronzer. This is my favorite, guys. I know there's a lot of good bronzers out there, and I know I have a lot of good bronzers, don't get me wrong, but for some reason this one is still my one and only. And I know Chris Brown said these hoes are loyal, but this hoe is so loyal to this one. It's stupid. For blush is super important. Blush, I think, does something so very romantic and feminine to the face, and I go hard on blush when I want to do looks like this. So I'm going to go ahead and use my KKW. This is the Blush Classic Mattes palette. I love her blushes so much, you guys. This one has my heart. I'm going to grab this Believe Beauty brush, which is so good, by the way. I love blush, but I mean, for looks like this, guys, you guys are going to see what a difference it makes. Isn't that crazy how just swooping that and draping that and even hitting your nose a little bit, like how pretty of a look that gives? Her blushes are so good. Hate how good her blushes are. It's not just the formula, it's the tones, it's the overall color, the undertones, everything about them. They're just so good. Go ahead and melt everything together. For highlight, I'm gonna go ahead and use, where'd she go? I'm gonna use this one from ColourPop, which has a hint of pink, and it's a cream-ish kind of highlight. She's super natural, guys, but super pretty, and she does give an overall luminosity to the skin that is so brightening, but it gives you such a healthy glow, and I love it. You guys see what I mean by this highlight is creamy, so it kind of makes your skin not look wet, but look plumped up and juicier and healthier. It just returns so much life onto the skin. And the reason I use this one in conjunction with everything else is because this powder, while it is very mattifying and it gives your makeup such a long wearing effect, it can be very drying. But this returns some juice and some plumpness back into the skin, which we love, and does give us a really nice feminine healthy glow to us, which we love and we need and we adore and we trust and we believe in. We love it. For lips, I am going to go ahead and line my lips with this Kokie lip liner. This is a really good lip liner. This is in the shade Dusty Rose. Dusty! She's good. This is the Grande Lips Plumping Lip Gloss. This one is in the shade Barely There. And what I love about these lip glosses is they do give you a plumped up look, which is fun and all, but I feel like they just make your lips look so healthy. Okay, quarantine buddies. I had a feeling I was gonna have a good makeup day today. Like, I had a feeling. I woke up and I was like, bitch, you're gonna kill it today. But I'm telling you guys, sometimes I shock even myself. My makeup is incredible. It turned out so good. You guys, this eyeshadow palette is so good. I hate that I'm so late to the train on this, but I'm so happy that we're here. It sucks that I'm late, but I have arrived, and that's what matters. The thing about this palette is the formula is so easy to work with. If you are a beginner, I highly recommend getting a palette like this, because this is going to teach you so much about formulation, what good quality eyeshadow should feel like, pigment, blendability, all that. But one other thing that this is going to show you is colors and tones. You guys, this palette is curated perfectly. This is going to teach you what a good transition shade is, a good brown, a good dark brown, mauve brown, cool tone brown. The black is so velvety. I didn't use it, but I did touch it, and you guys, this is a solid black pigment. So black. I love this palette. This one's coming home with me. I'm gonna use this probably on the reg. This is a perfect everyday palette, but also, like, look at what a beautiful semi-smoky eye this did. Even using it as the pigment to cut a crease, not necessarily cut a crease, cut a wing liner, it just worked out so well. Everything about this palette is so beautifully done. I know Anastasia Beverly Hills isn't the most affordable brand out there, but when I tell you this eyeshadow palette is so worth your money, if you are a beginner, if you're just starting with makeup, this is the one to get, guys. This is so good. You could probably curate the most perfect smoky eye with this eyeshadow palette, and that is not an exaggeration. That is not a joke. I am being so honest right now. You need this palette if you're just beginning. Like, I'm so obsessed with this palette. It's so good. Oh my god, my friend Angela used to rave about this palette, and I was like, girl, chill. But now I get it, Angela. I get it, Angela. This is my date night look. I hope you guys enjoyed this little tutorial. I rarely do tutorials ever here on my channel, and this isn't even a tutorial. This is like a glorified get ready with me because you guys saw the products I was using. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I love you guys. If I could go out on a romantic date with you, I would. But I love you, and I will talk to you guys soon. What a good makeup day I'm having, okay? And the bitch of it is, we're in quarantine. Fun.